Morning. It's Thursday, 27 June 2024. Welcome to yet another episode of Pre-Market Commentary. My name is Vijay. In the next 5 minutes, let's discuss what happened yesterday and what's likely to happen today. Yesterday was a fascinating day led by the heavyweights on the index. Reliance led from the front with a 4% rally, and banks like ICICI Bank did very well, close to about 2%. Finally, it closed at about 1.67%. HDFC Bank, which was leading the rally in the Bank Nifty, took a back seat yesterday. Now, yesterday was an interesting day or a significant day in more ways than one. The Nifty, which was showing a topping pattern, moved out of the range about 200 points. 23,678 was the high, recent highs, and it was not able to cross it for a few days. Suddenly, it moved out of it by about 200 points. Though the Nifty opened lower, it moved out and closed at 23,868, but close to 200 points. The high was close to 23,900. On the Nifty future, the 23,900 was crossed. Now, the Bank Nifty continued its dream run, and it closed about 265 points. Now, Bank Nifty has been strong for quite some time, and as I mentioned, Bank Nifty is the real weather vane of the market. Now, Nifty has done the catch-up. Now, there are two things which will bother old timers like us. Now, the pattern which came into till yesterday was similar to what we saw in 2007-8. So one would have thought that this is a distribution pattern. Now, yesterday's move, the question will come is, was it a consolidation pattern? If it is a consolidation pattern, then the index will cross 24,100, 24,200 very easily before the budget. If it is a fake move, that is what we call a bull trap. That means you go above the previous highs, make everyone feel that was a consolidation pattern, where in fact it was a distribution pattern, and then it will reverse violently. Now, we are no soothsayers. I don't believe in any of those financial astrology. But what I can only say with experience is that we do not know what the move of the market will be. For instance, Reliance. Nobody in their wildest dream would have thought Reliance will do a 4% move yesterday. In such a case, the only way to trade this market is to put a stop loss below yesterday's low for the very short term, and below last week's low for the medium term, and below 23,200 for the long term. And they look very far away from here. But when markets reverse violently, whenever they do, if ever they do, in this recent next few days, then those are your protective stops. So Bank Nifty seems extremely stretched, while Nifty can go up, because what happens in the market I have analyzed over the last 30 years is the market never tops out at the 900 series. What I mean by the 900 series is yesterday it went up to 23,900. So generally it goes to the next round figure. So 24,000 is the next round figure. So even if it comes down, it will again try to attack the 24,000 figure. That is what we have seen. Any major tops in the last 35 years, I have noticed, has never closed at a 23,900, 20,900, or 14,900, numbers like that. So if it happens this time, it will be the first time. But I would still give the benefit of doubt that even if you see a correction today and the next few days, you are likely to see a 24,000 plus, and then maybe reverse. Even the global markets, for instance, Dow Jones went up above 40,000 and then reversed. So you can see a similar kind of thing here, but it may not be immediate. It may happen some other time. It may come down, create some more, people getting into short mode, and then maybe bounce back. Whatever it is, I think we are skating on thin highs, because there are a lot of fraudsters who are being unearthed. Normally, fraudsters get unearthed at the fag end of the bull market. Now, in case of Quant, I don't know what exactly will happen, because they are too big to fail, as they say. And maybe they'll hush it up because they have very strong, strong market presence. And SEBI being SEBI, so you don't be surprised if they just hush it up. But that happened last week. Now, yesterday was another guy who got caught, who was a fin influencer coming on TV regularly. There are a lot of such fin influencers who are coming and giving atrocious targets, and those targets are getting met. So what happens is, like a Pied Piper, they develop this myth and image that they can move the markets. And then when you look at the underbelly, the dark underbelly is that they are doing front running or insider trading. Now, this will get always exposed at the fag end of the bull market. So we are somewhere close to a significant move down, but we don't know exactly when it will start, where it will start. But clearly, I'm able to see a lot of people who are coming on the mass media or even on the social media and giving targets, and those targets are being met, and they're being hailed as the heroes. I'm pretty sure, based on my experience, that these guys don't have any great, portfolios, but they will make money on the commissions. I don't have proof here, but having been in the market for 35 years, I know how the market functions. The market functionaries function, the regulators function. Now let's come back to the mundane, which is yesterday, US markets opened lower, but then they shot up to close in the green. Today, Asian markets are down significantly. Yesterday, Nikkei was up close to 500 points. Today, it is down close to 500 points. Nikkei is yo-yoing because, you see, they are having a problem with respect to their forex. Their N is weakening. 160 was supposed to be the ceiling. Now, it has crossed 160 for 2 days in a row. One can expect some job owning by the Bank of Japan. If it happens, maybe the yen will recover, which will strengthen. Dollar will weaken. A dollar went to 106. Above 106, if it starts trading for a few days, then all hell will break loose, in my opinion. But I think the authorities will see that they will fight to the last. Oil is steady. Gold and silver are doing nothing much. So eye on Japanese yen to dollar, which is about 160 now. Also have eyes should be on the DXY. Gift Nifty says it will open 60 points down. Maybe it will open, but yesterday also it opened and then it took the bears by surprise. So is it a trap? Is it a trap for the bulls? Is it a trap for the bears? I think in the next few days we will get to know. By Monday, I think we will get to know which way it is going. We are buying the second run stocks where there is not much of activity. Fundamentally good ones like in pharma. Yesterday we identified some textile stocks. So those are the kind of places which nobody is looking at, but which are fundamentally good, and government is doing something on the PLI. So it may benefit the textile sector. So I'm looking at the textile sector and certain stocks in the textile sector, and we have bought something there yesterday. I'm keeping away from the capital goods. I'm keeping away from the PSEs, PSU banks. I think that's where that's highly overcrowded, especially the railways, and anytime it can get derailed. So today will be an exciting day. I'm not here through the day, and maybe even tomorrow I may not be here because I'm going out on a official work. But whatever you do today, hope it is successful. Thank you for joining me. It's Vijay here, signing.